Hey, it's Glenn at Leica Public Safety. Hope you guys are doing well today. Today I wanted to do a quick video. I'm kind of sad that I'm not at the IAFSM Conference this year. I know a lot of my team members are there, and hopefully they're learning lots and helping lots of folks out in Colorado. Due to the rules, I couldn't make it this year just with COVID and all that. So next year I hope to come out. But I thought I'd create something that, what I can create remotely, not even setting foot in Colorado. I know they're doing a reconstruction here at the First Bank Center, so I thought I'd kind of see what I could do without even being on site to create a pre-plan example of something anyone can do if you're doing you want to do a simple map outline of a building to get a feel for the general geography. Say there's a big event like this and you want to do some security planning. So a quick Google here of First Bank Center. It's in Broomfield, Colorado. We can go look at the maps of the place right here, and even just using Google, we can pop in, and what I've done is kind of taken screen caps of all these street view views, so we can actually go around the building and get a good idea of what's going on here, as well as the 3D views of here's the east side of the building and the north. But we can kind of take these and create a scale drawing. So what I've done is done some screen caps of the First Bank building, as well as I found some interior maps, so we're going to use those, and I'm just going to show you how we build that up in Map360. So to get started, I did a top-down view of the building to draw this outline, and really what I started with, as I'll turn it on here, is the imagery. So in Map360 we can grab the GPS from Bing is what I used, and you can import a Bing image right inside of Map360. From there, what I did next is, looking top down, I added on a bunch of points, so we can basically click around the outside of the building using this point tool here, and we can go around and kind of do the outline, and then we can use that to draw this sketch line, so we can use the points to do all the sketching. So if we turn that off, I'm already on that layer. You can't move to a layer unless you've got a different one enabled. So let's do that. So if we turn the points label on and we go to the points layer, then we can turn off the image layer. Just like that. So I've got the image layer turned off, and in here we've got all our points. And you can kind of see an outline of some of the different points that I shot. But I'm just going to keep layering this up as it makes more sense. So we take our image, we can do an outline of it, we can add points to it, and the next thing we can do is we can start dimensioning it. So I've used our analysis and our dimensioning tools over here. Where are they? On the labeling tab, and you can basically label all these widths and lengths to get a feel for, I did this in meters, it's 170 meters, from here to here, and kind of gives you an idea of the entrances. There's the main entrance is 13 meters long. We can add scale. We know that this is the loading dock down here, so we can start dimensioning. I'm just going to turn on. What I've done is created a layer here for the door area. So if you wanted to, as part of your planning, say, well, where are all the entrances and exits? I made a layer to create all the key door areas. So you could be advised we got 2 exits on the east, a loading dock to the south. We have the main entrance and exit right here to the west. And there's 2 doors to the north. So basically, if you're planning, you kind of know where things are at. Let's turn on a few more of these. And I'm just bringing any of these layers we can add or remove down the road. So I turned on my evidence. We're just going to turn everything on. There we go. So we can look at everything. So After we're done dimensioning, we can add layers to everything. So I've added a layer to add these labels and leaders to better spell out what's what. And what I've done with the evidence markers is you can go in here and create an evidence marker to drop anywhere on your scene. You just have to assign a point number. But what I did is go and take these pictures that I captured from the building and use them as reference evidence markers. So on any of these markers, I have the east view, the north view, and so on and so forth. So let me just see if we can bring one up here. So we can attach that image here. We can preview it. So this is what the image looks like to the west. That's attached to that evidence marker. So I just scraped this from Google and pasted it in here. And then we attach this to evidence marker 1 in this example, evidence marker 100. So we now have evidence markers 200, 300, and 400 is what I did. So at 200 here, let's see what we have there. It's going to open my evidence window here, and I can have a look at what this image is. So there's the north view to the center, and so on and so forth. We don't have to go through them all, but basically now I've got a good pre-plan, distances, entrances, exits, a legend of evidence markers, and on these evidence markers you can actually attach video as well, which I'll show you. So we can then start creating different scaled drawings. So we may want to publish these out as a PDF to share with our team. You can do multiple different views or inside of Map360, and you can customize these as well. So once you're happy with your drawing, you can just go in here and hit share and export that out to PDF. So let me see if I have mine handy here. I'm going to open my PDF here. And here's an example of the drawing that we've created in a full exportable PDF. What's cool is we do have all the layer support. Let me just see if it'll do that. If I can, sometimes these screen sharings throw you a bit of a loop here. There we go, man. And you can turn on and off layers as you like. So say I don't want to see the image, I can turn that off. Or if I want to turn off any of these layers, I can do that. So maybe I want to not show where the doors are. I can do that as well. So now we can actually go in here, and if we click on evidence report, we can attach a title page, we can attach our drawing, and it will create an evidence report from us. So I've already done that, so I'm just going to cancel that and bring over my evidence report. So we can add your agency logo or a basic just outline. We have the pre-planned drawing showing the entrances and exits, and then we have our full evidence report legend as well. So each evidence marker, the pictures are attached and they can just pop out, and we're able to view them in closer detail if we want to, just in the photo program in Windows. I also did a quick movie. You can attach movies to any evidence report as well. So here's, I'll kill myself talking here, but this video is embedded in the evidence report, and it's just a scroll around a 3D view just to help you get a little bit better lay of the land. So any evidence report, you can do pictures, movies, audio clips, anything else related to evidence that you want to attach. It's embedded so that you just have to email this one PDF, and whoever's viewing it can get more detail as they like. So there's the east view. This is out kind of by the highway because of Google. I couldn't get in that close. because I'm just doing these completely remotely, never having set foot near this building. I'm just doing this remotely from my home office here in near Vancouver, British Columbia. I also found the interior maps, so I attached those to Evidence Marker 500. So hope that was helpful, how you can make a pre-planned drawing in Map360. Hope you guys are enjoying your time at the conference and learning lots. And if you want to learn anything more about mapping or how to capture, preserve, and document evidence from the scene that you're shooting there, feel free to get in touch with me anytime. Take care.